Hi guys, Angry Monkey here, playing some more Dead Rising 2. And it's been a few months since I last played this, so I'm trying to remember where I am. Yeah, I was gonna do that. Do I have any Zombrax for Katie? Probably. Oh, I've got two. Cool. Yeah, so I'm about to do a psychopath fight. It's been a few months, so like I said, I don't know. This will be fun, going into a psychopath fight and not remembering the controls. So, yeah. Okay, let's get to this. No, that's not what I wanted to get into. Now, I know that there's... That is not what I wanted to do either. Okay, well, I guess we'll just probably die a couple times. Especially since I don't even have full health. You probably should have full health on this guy. Signature required.
A signature is required for delivery!
Hey, buddy. I don't think there's anyone there.
Sir, maybe you can sign for this.
What?
Special delivery, signature required. I have rounds to do and I'm behind!
I'm behind.
You know there's a zombie out
You've got that nasally voice.
Neither rain, nor sleet, nor hail, nor zombies are going to keep me from my
He actually looks like a
rounds.
friend of mine,
I
which is
swore
kind
an
of
oath,
weird.
sir, and this package requires a signature!
Although,
Whatever, buddy,
he's
makes
not
you feel
as
better.
crazy as this
I
guy.
could use that anyway.
But he kind of looks like him, kind of.
You're Chuck Green. You stop. Actually, I have been looking for you. This
Ooh.
package is a very
Ooh, you got something for me?
special delivery. Just for
Thank you. That's what I always wanted.
Have a nice day. Ah!
Well, okay, that's weird. Oh, it's ticking. Oh, it's okay. It's an explosive. That's pretty expected, actually. I'm not as dumb as I was sounding there. I mean, I guess I could be, and you might think I'm dumb. That's fine.
Years of perfect service, perfect attendance, all ruined because you. You know, without order, without routine, we have nothing. Well, you won't succeed. You will not bring down my post of service. You are going to
This guy. I remember I always seemed to struggle with this guy, but he's just a very interesting guy. Oh yeah, he always says special delivery, and then there's an explosion. That's convenient that he has to reload. Ooh, I almost got him. Hot potato. Yeah, I actually already almost got him. It's a good thing I have a lot of orange juice. I think last time, I don't remember, but I think last time I was preparing for this fight knowing it was going to be difficult. But it really wasn't that bad. Oh, it's Zombrex. I shouldn't be surprised, but...
This one's a special delivery. Express.
There we go. So I've got 3 Zombrex. I think I'm actually good on Zombrex for the rest of... Oh, well, there is that other guy. I forgot. Katie's not the only one that's infected. That other guy that I rescued. So I might still need to go for a Zombrex run later in the game, but at least I'm good for right now. Hey, get off me. I just healed. So how do I... No, that's not what I want. That's also not it. I don't remember how I stomp on zombies. That sounds important. Is it nighttime or something? These zombies seem unusually aggressive. No? Well, it is before 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. Okay, so what's our next thing? Well, okay. I guess I'll do that. It seems to be the only thing going on right now. Because that psychopath fight was way quicker than I expected it to be. Usually that's a few minutes. But hey, I don't think any fight is going to be as long as oh, what's the turd's name again? I forget his name already. Motorcycle guy. I don't remember his name. I don't think any fight's going to be as long as that one. Although Pigman, Chainsaw Man, that one was very difficult too. I remember I died a few times on that one. To you, this might be just a few episodes ago. To me, that was a couple years ago, I think. Yeah, this is... I don't remember how long it's been since I recorded last, but there's been a lot of personal things that have happened since the last time I recorded. Like, I don't even remember if... I think I have recorded since losing my job. I'm hoping to get that fixed pretty soon, but I am going on 7 months of unemployment, so that's always fun. You would think, well, why aren't you uploading every day, and why aren't you recording more? And it's like, well, guys, I got other things I need to take care of. Portly fellow is worried about food than zombies. Maybe it's because he has some Zombrex. Okay. Well, I'm up here and there's nothing going on. See? So, I guess this thing isn't active yet, which is stupid that there can't just be the cutscene, oh, there's nothing here. So, I guess I'll take care of Hunger Pains, dude. Yeah, so anyway, there have been some things that have happened since last time I recorded. And that might be one of the reasons why, well, I've got other personal projects I work on, not just Let's Play channel. So I've been working on that quite a bit. And besides, I've got a huge backlog. I still have a huge backlog of Let's Play content. I still have probably almost 100 hours of content. Now, granted, it's a lot better. I'm actually able to get through all these, because I record on DVDs, which is why the DVDs always run out. I was able to actually start to get through all those DVDs once 999 finished, because that was so many hours, and that was just on my computer, not even taking into account these 2-hour discs that I have. And I probably had... I don't know how many I had. I probably did have close to 50 discs of already recorded material. I still probably have at least 30. And here I am recording more. Yeah, I still have some Call of Duty to upload, Star Wars Battlefront, Nicktoons Unite, Dokapon Kingdom, Mario Party 3, Smash Brothers, more LA Noire to upload. I've got a lot of stuff. So if you're excited, interested in any of that, keep checking back on the channel, because I'm uploading Call of Duty 2, trying to get that done, because that's 5 years as of this episode that I've been playing that game. As of recording this episode, probably when I don't know how many years that would be once this episode actually uploads. But I've been on that one for a long time. I've been on LA Noire for about 2 years now, because I think we started recording that one in 2017, and it's almost the end of 2019. It is almost Christmas time, so this would be the perfect time to play Dead Rising 4, but I'm not there yet. I'm still on Dead Rising 2, as you see. Oh, and I have confirmed that, yes, you guys do see that, because that's not supposed to be there, all those annoying lines and whatever. It's just somehow the DVD picks that up, and it's really ugly, and it really hurts my eyes. There's nothing I can do about it, but... yeah. So I lost my job in the last 7 months. I've attended 2 funerals since then too. So 2019's been a really rough year. So I'm really hoping that 2020 will be better. But as the old joke goes, I don't have 2020 vision. So I have no idea what 2020 is going to hold. But I'm really hoping that it's better than what 2019's been. It's 2019, like I said, I've pretty much the entire summer, like about a month after I got laid off, my mom got sick, and so she's been having trouble breathing for months, barely able to move around and walk without worrying about breathing, basically. And things just got worse and worse. What do you want, fat dude? This is almost like, I think his name was Ronald in the first game. Yeah, this is basically the Ronald of this game. Find anything yummy? Here. Feel better? Okay. Well, alright. It's kind of southern, but not really. He's got the rough voice. Alright. Okay, Richard. Now let's go back to the safe house. Okay, why is the arrow pointing me this way? At least the survivors are a lot better in this game. Now I hear they did dial it back in off the record because I think they were just too good in this game. But that's fine with me that they actually are decent survivors. Like Richard is actually he's figuring out how to get around the zombies instead of A, picking a fight with every zombie he sees, and B, cowering in fear. Oh, and C, I learned this one recently, was I finished rescuing them from zombies, and they just stand there. Like, dude, come on. I learned that a lot. I was playing a little bit of the first one somewhat recently, trying to get a couple of the other achievements. I got Frank the Pimp and Frank the Tour Guide. I got those recently in the first game for escorting 8 survivors. And if you get Frank the Pimp, if you haven't, Frank the Pimp is 8 females, and Frank the Tour Guide is just 8 people in general, male or female. So you get both of them if you do Frank the Pimp. That was hard to do, especially since I messed up on it. And but they're just standing around like, I don't even remember which people I had in the end. But I'm like, okay, stop standing there and actually get moving. Because they're like, oh no, help me. So I help them, and they just stand there. Oh man, that was so annoying. That is. I mean, some people say that's fine because they're supposed to be stupid, clueless people caught off guard in a zombie apocalypse. But at the same time, like, if somebody was in a mall full of zombies, they wouldn't just stand there. They would want to run away. I understand crying and cowering in fear. Okay, fine. But don't just stand in the middle of a zombie apocalypse not doing anything. That's not realistic at all. Whatever. I'm rambling on about, and I'm not even playing the first game. I'm playing the second game where the AI is way better. Dude, come on, Richard. Okay. I need to get more items. Yeah, so anyway, back to my personal story, which is probably less exciting than Dead Rising content, but I still want to share it. Just updates of my life and everything. I got unemployed back in May. My mom got sick in June, and she was having trouble breathing. And we went on one more vacation together, and she enjoyed it, kinda. She felt a little stressed out and everything because some family friends went with us. Seriously, Richard, you were right behind me. Like, you were like 5 feet behind me. I don't know where to go. I'm stuck out here. Come on, you idiot. Yeah, and then about a week after vacation, she just wasn't feeling good. Stupid fat man. Yeah, she wasn't feeling good, and she wanted to go to urgent care. Then we decided, nah, hospital's probably better. They found fluid in her lungs, so she was in there for different, I want to say experiments, but different testings and everything. And, oh, thank you. Thank you for the Zombrex. That's my 4th one. So I think I'm good on Zombrex for the rest of the game. Yeah, they were doing different tests and everything, trying to figure out, like, why she's struggling with breathing, so she's on oxygen and everything. She, was in there for 16 days, came home on oxygen, and she started to get a little bit better. Like, she came home on, 4 liters of oxygen, and eventually she was able to come down to 3, and then like 2.5, I think, at one point. But then Oh, that's the water slide. Ooh, that one's fun. Sorry, ADD moment, I guess. Yeah, so things were starting to look a lot better, like dropping from 4 liters of oxygen to like 2.5 liters of oxygen. Went back up to 3, went to 3.5, went to 4, went to 4.5, went to 5, which is the max that that machine was able to go. And she was getting worse and worse. Like your oxygen level is supposed to be pretty close to 100. Like you're getting 100% of the oxygen, but 90s is fine. But when you start to get into like the 80s, that's concern. 70s is when you start to get organ damage, and I was seeing those numbers drop into like the 60s, and then the 50s, and I'm like, okay, this is scary. For your oxygen level to be in the 50s, and then a little bit later, it was like 48. So she was getting less than half the oxygen needed, what was required to breathe. And it's the men's room? I thought it was the women's room. Yeah, okay. And yeah, it got down to 43 the day that she went back in the hospital. So she was home for, I don't know, 2 weeks or so. And then things just got worse from there. She was on 40 liters of oxygen in the hospital. Went down to 35, to 30, to 25, back up to 35, back up to 40. Went to a coma, or not a coma. Well, basically, she was sedated. She code blue, I think is what they called it. Basically, heart failure. So she eventually passed about a week before my birthday. Oh. Okay. Get all the way here, and I got to go back. I got 3 hours. Okay, let me finish my story here because I'm dragging out this 26-minute episode here. So yeah, she passed about a week before my birthday. So that was back in September. So that was rough. And then about a month later, there was a family friend of hers that was on the same hospital floor down the hall. He was his lymphoma came back for a third time, twice this year. He passed about a month later. So that's like I said, 2019 has been a pretty rough year. 2 people I care about dying within a month of each other. And then, like I said, I lost my job too. So 2019's been pretty rough. So I'm really hoping that 2020 will be better. And I'm gonna call an episode here because I'm almost a half an hour into this episode. So I will catch you in the next one, and we'll not talk about death as much as we talk about zombies, the living dead. So I'll catch you guys then if you guys want more of that. See you guys then.